Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena, the second match of Season 75. We are at 3,500 skill ratings. That puts us about 100 skill rating away from Kyber 1. So if we get there, it'll be next week. We lost the first match against Henry. This was pretty much expected. He played this really well, but this was also one of, by at least GP and a couple other metrics, one of the weaker accounts in the bracket. Now, I messed this up. I used the wrong maul with the Stranger, completely derailed my entire match. Although there were some other things that happened where this guy was going to win regardless, so I don't actually feel that bad about it, because he one-shot the board. Like, we're not going to click through it, but he handled everything. We'll probably have to make some changes to the defense, because it might indicate that the defense is way too weak. But we'll explore that over this match as well. Today's opponent is Mastermind. He's about 1.1 million GP more than me. He is, oh wow, he is first, at least by GP. He is first in the bracket. 433 Zetas is a decent amount more than me. Ami's at 85 is significantly more. That is number 1 in the bracket. I'm number 2 in the bracket. 10 Geo player, 300 Relic units, only 9 without them. Or no, more than that, because it's 315 now. Okay. Relic, he's at 1963, number 1 in the bracket. I am last, because these days that's how I am punching up. It's with relics, and like all the other ways in which I try to punch up with my account, that one's going to be disappearing with how easy some of these things have been made by CG. He is 49 tier 9 relics, which is just a massive one. He's got 30 more than me, just crushing me degrees more. 6.mods is massive, number 1 in the bracket. Good top 25 average, good top 500 average. I'm in the top half on both, I believe. 132 25 plus speed mods. Just a monster account. But the fact that he lost the first round match means that maybe his participation's inconsistent, especially it being a 3v3 season. Datacrons looks good. He's taking them seriously enough. Everything's pretty serious here. Modding looks excellent. We don't even need to explore this too much, because he's going to have triple. With 85 Grand Arena Amis, he's just going to have everything. Like, it's going to be more about what he doesn't have than what he has. Like, this is triples on everything. This is everybody has everything. Yeah, nothing. I didn't notice anything that he doesn't have. Looking at the quality of that modding, I imagine it's pretty good. This guy also looks like he's a spender. We'll probably see that here with the era characters, that he's above 70. He's got some 80s, 5s, 80s. So he's definitely getting a little boost. That was expected from some of the quantities we have been seeing. We're looking for Zori. Zori is exactly 300. So there's Zori. That puts him at 78 characters. His Arc Trooper is his last 300 speed character. Quill and Count Dooku are at 299. And that makes him not as much of an advantage as I would have thought, considering the quality of his mods. I think I'm like around 70. Now let's look at the defense. We got no changes to my defense from the previous round. I have been fairly disengaged. Like, I think I've hit my burnout period. That comes every year. Usually it comes a little earlier. Normally it comes around the anniversary, but this year with the addition of era battles, that maintained my interest for a little bit longer. And now that I think that all the marquee characters are out, I'm just feeling a little disengaged. We'll just weather it. We'll keep going, try and do a couple other things. Maybe once these marquee characters become active, I'll be energized again, because then we can just do some new things. So we're looking at Jabba. Is this mine? That's mine, right? No, that's his. It's not too different than mine. So we got Jabba, we got Kelleran, Lord Vader, Rey, Barriss. We got Wedge and Biggs. Nothing I'm really worried about so far, as long as I don't mess things up. We got Pirate Hondo, Mace with Ayla, no tank. And we got the Stranger, which we messed up, or no, I didn't mess up on it. We learned some things though about it. I'm a little worried about the relic levels though, because there were some counters that I attempted that I thought may have worked had I had higher relics on them. Relic Delta, I think, negated them. But we did eventually find a counter that I think we might start with to see if it's consistent. Because we were going up against a version with Ninth Sister, whose taunt was inconsistent and let me do whatever I wanted, which may not happen in this match. And then we got Boba Fett and Ahsoka. Yeah, we're gonna do it now. So what I did last time to beat this, after several failed attempts, is I threw in Maz Kanata. We won. Crew though is gonna have a pre-taunt, so this is gonna go differently. May not be as successful. This guy's got better modding, although the other guy's modding was decent. What did I do? Am I really this low on good crons or on support? Where am I? Are they all on defense? I gotta get better balance out there. I am nervous about this, but we got to do it first, because if it works, things are great. If not, we're gonna have to come up with a plan. It's just, when we did it last time, because there was no taunt, we were able to throw captive over on oh, we can still do it. Great. We threw it on Stranger. And you know what I did last time? Maybe we'll do it again. Even though it's lower banners, I just went and I took out Stranger first. And we lost Hondo because of it, but I didn't want to risk it. Yeah, see, like, this might not be the best way to do this. Like, maybe I could be safe and, like, take out Starkiller first. But this way, if things had gone badly, I know, like, I'm gonna win. And, like, I'm still winning. It's just, do we need to sacrifice Hondo? Like, it's great to know that this is a reliable counter. We've now done it twice up against, this guy was Relic 9. I think it was maybe Relic 8 on crew. But it's a good counter. We feel good about it. Yeah. Like, I wish I would have found it earlier last time. But that means we don't need to worry. And I'm keeping my Stranger on offense. We'll see. Just awesome. Just great. I'm glad to know that, like, crew wasn't gonna... Maybe, like, if Maul is on the team, it's not gonna work. Because Maul is scary. So then, how am I doing this? Because it means... Did I do Leia up against Hondo last time? Or no, I did Leia up against Ahsoka? Does that gas thing work in 3v3? Because what I didn't have to do last match was I didn't have to worry about Lord Vader. And I only got one SLKR. Here's something I want to do. Last time this didn't work, or last round, I messed up Boba Fett. And what I need to determine is, if I play this correctly, is it going to be Jabba, or do I need a different counter in 3v3? Because this is a 5v5 counter. And last time, I used Execute too early. Or last match, I used Execute too early, and I didn't hit Auto early. So now, I want to see if this goes better. If I'm a little bit more patient. I'm already scared about Zam. Seriously? Okay, well, she's back now. Let us... Like, I'm not going to hit those yet. 4 is too low. Alright, 5 is too low. Alright, I'm going to... pop those. It's too low. I know it's too... I'm going to basic. I'm going to... One more round of these. We got thermals here. So now we're at 10. 10 should be good. But if Zam will get more off. Okay, this should be good. What? Come on. So we're at 3. Let's get more. I'm gonna do it again. Okay, good. All right. Now I'm gonna auto. Now I'm a little worried about Java, but we timed out last time, and I'm hoping. So can I hit Java? Yeah, I can't hit Java yet. So what I'm hoping is by doing auto, it works, because that was part of the problem last time. Is I was manually playing it, and by the time I was able to hurt Chrysanthemum, I didn't hit auto until like a minute was left. And I would have been able to beat him had it happened in a right order. But also I get a little bit of luck with Rancor eating Dengar. But if this doesn't work, we're not doing this again. Yeah, okay. I'm fine with that. But it's not feeling like I'm gonna get close. It doesn't feel like it's gonna get close. No. We're just gonna have to do something else. We'll clean it up the same way as we did last round, but this isn't working. This is a 5v5 thing. I think maybe having Cad Bane to dispel, or probably the armor. No, it's probably the armor shreds. That would make the big difference. Yeah, no. Can I? Yeah, she's gone. Alright, fine. Let's talk about Wonder Man. I haven't watched it yet. I watched 5 minutes. I hear the show's great. I'm going to watch it. I'm invested, but the first 5 minutes were so cringe. I couldn't handle the second-hand embarrassment, and I jumped out of it. So after I got to return to it later. Okay, we're gonna do this. Now this is what I meant. Oh, we made a preset, so I never mess this up again. Where I used the wrong ball. What an absolute disaster that was. Okay, we will dispel. Do one of these. Like it. There's the damage immunity. Let's go over here, see if we can trigger a second. We're gonna do it. Awesome. Now can we trigger a third? Almost. Can we do it now? No. No, we can't. Let's dispel some buffs. Oh, I should have been targeting on Ray. What was I doing there? I'm gonna hold off on that. Okay. Let's have all these damage immunities come off. Perfect. Awesome. Don't die. No one's allowed to die. Awesome. Great. Perfect. See, this is what I tried to do last round with the wrong mall. Now we only have one SLKR, and I don't think I have the right clones for this. So how am I doing these? Alright, I think I got a part of a route. We're not going to do Leia here. Leia actually does bad up against this version. Maybe not bad, but not good enough. So I think we're going to do this. I'm not crazy about it. But that's the plan. Yeah. I wish I had Rex and I could use the Rex crown, but that Rex crown's gone now, right? Was it the last set of crowns? Or is that this set of crowns? And does that work in 3v3? I would like to know that. I can't test it out though because he's on defense. This doesn't matter. We can't one-shot them. Let's link them. AoE. Should just basic and save that. All right. I'm gonna do. I don't like it. I'm going to do SWGOH up against Vader because I think it has to be. And I'm going to try other things up against Pirate Hondo, but I'm worried about it. Alright, this isn't going to take anybody out, but it'll get rid of the buffs. And now we can start landing shocks. Okay, let's keep a shock over on Exile. I'm gonna get rid of that damage immunity. Awesome. Oops. I guess not really. Oops. It's fine. Increase. Awesome. Auto. We're good. Other versions we could look at Leia. But maybe I need to. Maybe I'll update mine for Huyang. Okay. Closer. Yeah, so up against Pirate Hondo. Leia's got a shot, but all the data is with Pirate Crowns, and the Pirate Crowns are gone now. So I'm hoping everything's easier. And I'm hoping sometime this season we find an easier counter to Pirate Hondo. This last round I was able to use SWGOH, which made things easy. But you know what? Let's use our SWGOH right now. Knock this off. No, not that one. This one. Alright. Alright. Here we go. I'm going to do crew. That's what I did last round, and I debated it. Okay. We will stun, more than stun. Okay. Nope. we make quick work. Almost. Yeah, so Wonder Man's the next thing. And I'm hoping that once I get through that cringy scene, it's clear sailing. There's good people who made the show. People whose tastes I agree with, like it. So I'm hoping. Also, next week, basketball trade deadline. Very excited. One of my 2 favorite days of the year. And hopefully the Pistons get another score. Although I don't want to spend too much. I don't want Lauri Markkanen. I don't want MPJ. The one I heard that I liked. Wait. Who was it? I can't remember right now. I heard one and I really... Oh, Norman Powell from the Heat. That one I like. That feels like the right price with the right talent and skill set coming back. Also, like, there's like Trey Murphy rumors. I love Trey Murphy, but the only problem with Trey Murphy is he plays the same position as Hasar, and I don't want to give up on Hasar. Alright, I need to take over because I don't like how this is going. I feel like the computer is not playing this correctly. Maybe using the ultimate too early. Things don't feel right. I thought we could just do a smooth little auto and get out of here. But now I'm getting quite worried about that. Okay. Ooh. We gotta do it. I can't risk dying. No, we're gonna die. I can feel it. Right now we're dead. I think going into auto. Whatever happened there, we were talking, I wasn't paying attention. I thought it was clear. Not doing that again. Alright, let's start cleaning some of this up. We're being a little too casual. This is also what I was saying. I'm a little checked out right now. Kind of burnt out on the game. Should I do droid? No, the attacker. I figured this out last time. The attacker crowns are better. Problem is, this is my last dark side attacker crown. Okay. Okay. Let's take a minute. Oh, that waste of a torture. It's a waste, complete waste. I should have paid attention to his turn meter. Alright, we're at 200, which is nothing. This is going terribly. I feel like last match we had already taken out Chrysanthemum. Alright, we're at what, 309? Okay, we will be able to drop another armor shred next. Here we go. Are you kidding me? Did he have I should have looked for I forgot Jabba does blind on basic. Okay, finally doing some damage. Okay, here we go. That's Chrysanthemum once. Chrysanthemum's about to come back. Now Chrysanthemum's back. But we'll be able to bring our droids back in a turn. Oh, I can also just attack Jabba now. Oh, no. Oh, my God. This is disaster. Alright, let's bring back our boy. Without... We can't do this now without BT. Why is this going so differently? I'm going after Chrysanthemum, and that might be a mistake. Here we go. Now is proper timing on that torture. We'll save that. It's not going to do anything right now. No. There we go, finally. Okay. Now it's just a matter of how close is he to the Rancor? Because these are not the right characters. BT would just have taken him out by now. Come on, we are so close. Let me get there. We're at 781 on the siphon. There we go. Okay, we got through it, but it was scary. We'll figure out that Lord Vader cleanup. Okay, we gotta do Pirate Hondo. What did I do last time for Mace? Alright, we're starting with Leia. But I don't know. 85% win rate before. We should have a better win rate now. Tank Kron. How do I want to play this? Okay, captive over on R2. I'm a little scared. Definitely scared. Start stacking that mastery, basic, awesome. He'll bring him back in a second though. Because Hondo's not going to have any problem with revives and ultimates. Maybe we should just stay focused over here. Focused is the wrong word. I just feel like if I go after Pirate, or if I go after old G Hondo, then he was just going to come back. We would have given PK Hondo the time to hit that ultimate. Okay, so that worked out great. Way easier now without the Pirate Crons. So that now we have an easy, well, not easy, but we've got ways to navigate things as long as they don't hit auto and things that's not working. Okay. Now Melgus will beat one of these. Little, this is, yeah, so this attacker. Alright, I did a little scouting ahead. I think, well, this I think I can Great Mother. How do I want to play it? I could use, Marin would probably be the smart move. That's why I'm like hesitating. But I don't want to do it. Okay, we should just be able to rip her out quickly. Yeah, like right now, right? Not quite right now? Guess I should use Marin. This had a huge win rate. Alright, we're just gonna do what I should have done, what I know I should have done. I was just gonna use JML, and then I saw that as a counter, and I was like, oh, look at that. I guess it was going up against Jocasta though, and it was a different version. Whatever. Just get to have no fun. We just gotta overpower things. Also, when I was scouting ahead and looking at this guy's history, he does play 3v3. So I don't know what happened last round. Alright, let's stun. Let's just auto. We're done. See, this is why I didn't want to use this. I hate overkill. I hate overkill before I see the back wall. Because I don't want to get stuck in a situation where I don't have something strong enough back there. I do think it's going to be relatively manageable. And now I am going to do Melgus here, but didn't this lose last round for me? I really got to reroll that level 3. Oh my god. I used to bring in a third, but they just die. So we're not doing that this time. Yeah, Boba Fett executed people last time. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. Is my Melgus still Relic 7? He might be. That may have been what caused it. There's one, hopefully two. Not quite. Can we get there with this? Yes. Can I auto, or is this going to be another thing that gets messed up by an auto? We're not being efficient. Okay. All right, what do we got? Silvo, Finn, Tuscans, Saw, no Luthen. Easy. All right, let's get to it. All right, Jedi. No. Yeah, we're just gonna play this fast and wrap up. We learned what we needed to learn. Some things worked out well. I'm just shocked there's no Luthen here. Is he using... He's just not using Luthen then? Because he's not using Luthen and Mon Mothma on offense. Okay, let's move on. How are we going to deal with Enoch? We still have an attacker. And you know what, actually, she's going to be an excellent Lord Vader cleanup, so let's just do that. Well, actually, why would we do that? Why would we do that? We don't need to do that. We can do... Oh, wait. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Without that Kron, we could just do a Fennec cleanup. And if I had relics on Grief, but I'm waiting for the token. Alright. Bam? No. Paz, yes. We're not going to do it. Tank? Is he his healer? Yeah, he's a healer. Let's use a healer Kron. So we can use one, but the rest I want to save. For a cleanup, we shouldn't need any of the good ones. Not that the healer one's bad, it's just it doesn't have a ton of characters that it applies to. So I should say good, more valuable. Alright, so now we got this. We got a Kelleran situation where we can use maybe like JMK? Wedge, I have no idea. That could be interesting. Alright, I should be able to do Balin here. Right? Where? Alright, we got Shinhadi, we got Merrick. Grab one of those tank crons that we saved. Take out Enoch first. What cron does he have in this? Attacker, okay. Stun. We're gonna stealth. Alright, vulnerable. And now we'll do our big kick. Awesome. Auto. I think that Kellerin is the one I'm most concerned about at this stage. Alright. How's this gonna go? We got Silvo Finn. This is probably gonna be Treya, right? But let's think for a moment. Or not Treya. Rogue One. Treya would be a terrible decision. Right. So I did this last time. This worked out good. Well. Let's do it. We just gotta time this right. We drop a stun. You just have to have a tank. The good versions have K2SO, but I don't have K2SO at high enough relics. I think it was at relic 1. I gotta take him up higher. Alright, now I should be able to swap back to Radis. Although his turn meter was pretty good. Are you serious? What relic level? You're not even that high relics. I'm not going to be able to get... I can't believe this just happened. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Oh my god. We did it last round and it was fine. I didn't think my Radis was going to go down that easy. Alright, I got a plan for Finn. We'll figure out something for the Tuskens. Oh, I know why I said Treya. Because if it's... Because there was that old version with Sign of Django with Tusken that Treya would work on. Not this version. Alright, now this. I've never seen this. And it looks like Treya beats it, so let's do it. I just wanted to make sure that with a team that we haven't seen before, with newer characters, that we weren't overlooking something. I don't even feel like I need Savage. No. I'm so low on stuff. Alright, let's just take one of these. Or wait. You know what? Let's have some fun. Because there's only one AoE ability here. So what I would like to see is this. I want to do this. Inflict the debuff, gain offense stacking, blah 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 blah. Yes. Alright. Now, I just need Brutus to use his AoE ability, which he did not do. So, we'll see how long we get to keep Foresight. Are you serious? I should have checked the turn order. Because it's going to be a bit now before we get Foresight back. Because he was at 0 turn meter, I thought I was fine. I thought it was safe. Let's do this. Okay. Well, that is no more, what's it called? AoE that we need to worry about. This is a junk team. I wish I could say it was because my Zuckuss is so awesome, but it's because this is junk. And anything could have beat it. We have 0% progress on the contract. 40. Tank thingy. Boom. Not the payout. No more foresight. Okay. So this, I was just gonna maul this. Oh wait, no, I did that last round because I messed up. That's why I had maul available last time, because I didn't use him correctly. I don't have maul this time. We'll take a minute. Let's head back up here. Alright. We're gonna JMK this, because this feels like it has to be taken seriously. Otherwise, we could get in trouble. I don't even think it matters. Okay, she's captive. Let's work on charging the alt then. Is this even an interesting team otherwise? Because I've always been of the position that people are mistaken in thinking Kelleran's a good lead in Grand Arena. I think it's because he's good in Territory Wars and he had an excellent Datacron when he was released. Do I want to? No. I feel like taking out Temple Guard with this is a waste. We'll wait. Okay, he is kind of doing his job. Alright, ultimate. Come on. Alright, let's just take her out. Because now they no longer have any mechanics that matter at all. Let's make sure we don't lose him. Yeah, we should do him anyway. Okay, healing immunity. So it's just auto. This is over. Because it's just about Jocasta. Temple Guard just creates enough time for Jocasta to get the rifle off, but it's just he's not a good leader. Alright. Now this wedge team, what does this even do? A little more survivability. Bonus damage. A lot of bonus damage. How would I want to deal with that? Do I think Padme can beat that? Because we're kind of running low. Or do I think Wampa can beat this? Let's give it a shot. Okay, come on. Here we go. Awesome. That's what I thought. Now with these two teams, I can definitely do like Darth Revan. I have Marin. You know, I've tried Night Sisters here before, and it's never worked. Maybe we shouldn't be risky. 5, 8. I'm so tempted. Alright, no, we can be Trey here. Trey still works here. Treya, you. What do we have? Healer? None of you is a healer. Oh, he's an attacker, not a tank. Okay. I'm gonna throw an isolate over on that raider. Increase cooldowns. How is this going to go? Okay. Are you serious? I can't do it without Nihilus. This is so annoying. Just finish me. I don't have anything that can do anything. Like, the only thing I'm hoping for is, like, this team is still broken. And he just doesn't come back one of these times. But I noticed we just need a forfeit. I just can't believe that's happened to my Nihilus. We don't even have an AoE to take care of Warrior. Because Warrior theoretically could lose health to the attacks on a turn. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, no, I'm not using you there. That has to be the Tuscans. Because I don't see, with what I've got left. This feels like it will work. Drop fear. I'm going to use a basic. I don't want to get rid of that fear yet. Alright. I kind of still don't want to get rid of it. Oh, he's going to lose the death mark. Let's go. Awesome. Perfect. Okay. Now, we just need AoE abilities to eventually take out Warrior. Will this do it? Awesome. Okay. But now I gotta figure out how I'm beating this, because I was holding that team back to beat Finn. Can we do Night Sisters? Okay, revive. Bring her back. Wrong one. Let's use basics. That's what I thought. Okay. Now Tract is going to bring up my refusal to relic them. Oh, we have a good Jedi. We have... What kind of Jedi team can I build? That's a pretty decent team. I think we can do this. All right, let us ignore Finn. Okay, we'll swap immediately. Drop a shred. Alright, down goes Rey. Now we have an advantage. Get rid of the retribution. Get our own retribution. Mark. Swap. Okay. There we go. Completed. Now what? Okay. We play it with the endurance. Endurance punishing one. Yeah, let's keep it all. Depending on how this goes. I think it's not going to go to plan because this guy has good everything. Okay. Survives basic. We taunt onto Rex. Okay. We AoE with the Marauder. Get our Valor. And we're basicing. Ooh, maybe it is going to go to plan because we're able to bring out the Ebon Hawk. And sometimes he's got his contract triggered already. Okay, Slave 1 comes out. basic. AoE from the capital ship. He's about to take a turn anyway. Reinforcement. There we go. Alt, we got it. This went perfect. This went by the book. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Great. Okay, now the reason we played that was so that I could just use the profundity here. How do I want to play this? Do I just want to try and knock out Ahsoka? I'm just so used to seeing the tank on the starting lines. Okay. Now the tank comes out. Interesting. Rogue One. Easy. Alright, let's auto. It's over. Yeah. Okay. I know, we're going to bed soon. My dog doesn't like me staying up. Okay. Awesome. All right. How do we want to play this? I guess just traditional Chimera. Okay. All right. Defender. We'll stun the hyena. That's not really my preference. It is my preference, but... Okay. Ooh, I don't like that. We might lose the bomber. This is going terribly. Why are we doing 0 damage? Okay. You know what? Let's take out Spy. Here we go. That AoE. Yep, there it is. Done. So we did the attack on the Spy. I was hoping to take it out in one, but I knew at least the AoE, it would be vulnerable to AoEs once it was damaged. And that's what happened. We'll check out how this goes in the morning. I think this is going to be a win. This feels like a guy who, I don't know. I don't know how much he's going to play it. Although, this was a really sloppy run. We got 2, 3, and what was on back here? 4, 5. 5 teams took multiple attempts. Some understandable, some not. Won the second round. Mastermind is the strongest account in the bracket, but you can see he's losing based on participation. So we got a default win here. Let's see what he did. Took out one team. I doubt he did anything else. This looks like a minimum participation thing. Probably saw the full clear and decided it wasn't worth it. His history did show that he plays 3v3, at least most of the time. And we'll be back with the next match, see if we can go 2-1 for the week and get even closer to Kyber 1 next week. We should be in striking distance at that point. If we'll probably need a 3-0 week, but it would be at least theoretically possible. I think I'm gonna put out a video on the Stranger, encountering the Stranger. It's something that I've been wanting to do a little bit more of, and you know, let's do something quick. All right, thanks for watching. Be nice to each other, everybody. This still plays Galaxy of Heroes.